Give an AI agent a goal, and it looks like the hard part is finished. It isn't book. The best trip is not a plan, not a success test, and not even a complete instruction. It is a desired future state wrapped in ambiguity. A goal also isn't a little desire hiding inside the language model. In a real agent system, the goal is represented in data: the task, the current context, the rules that can't be broken, and some definition of what finish should look like. That distinction matters. A goal describes where the system should end up. A plan describes one possible route. If the route fails, a capable agent should be able to keep the destination while replacing the route. So picture two states. On one side is now the information files browser state and partial work the agent currently has. On the other is done, the state the user actually wants, and the distance between them is the job. But target state alone isn't enough. Reduced support time could be achieved by solving problems faster or by closing every ticket without reading it. Constraints define the moves that are allowed while the agent crosses the gap. Completion criteria define the finish line. A file existing isn't the same as a correct file, and a message being drafted isn't the same as a message being sent. Good criteria name the evidence that must be present before the system can stop. And when the target, constraints, or finish line are unclear, action is often the wrong next step. The agent should expose the ambiguity, ask a focused question, or choose a reversible interpretation. Clarification isn't outside goal execution, it's part of it. Once the contract is usable, the agent converts the gap into work. A large objective becomes smaller subgoals. Collect the facts, compare options, produce an artifact, test it, then deliver it. Those blocks are not decoration. They are commitments with dependencies. Dependencies determine order. You can't verify a report that hasn't been written, and you shouldn't publish a change that hasn't passed review. A task graph makes those relationships explicit, so only work whose prerequisites are satisfied becomes ready. The ready tasks form a frontier, and a scheduler, policy, or model chooses one based on priority, cost, risk, and available tools. This is where what should happen next becomes a concrete decision instead of a vague intention. Then the agent acts. It might search, call an API, run code, edit a file, or ask a person. The important boundary is that the model proposes an action, while the surrounding system decides whether that action is permitted and actually executes it. Every action produces an observation, the search returns results, the command succeeds or fails, and the page changes. That observation isn't background noise, it's new state, and it can invalidate the plan that looked sensible 1 second earlier. The agent folds the observation back into now completed work, closes part of the gap. New errors open another branch, and missing information becomes visible. Progress isn't a feeling, it's a measurable change in the state being tracked. Next comes verification. The system compares the new state against the goal contract. Did the requested outcome happen? Were the constraints respected? Is the required evidence available? If any answer is no, done stays locked. This creates the central loop: plan, act, observe, update, verify. OpenAI describes an agent run as a loop that continues until an exit condition is reached. React showed an influential version of the same idea by interleaving reasoning, actions, and observations. Failure does not always mean the goal failed. It may mean one assumption was wrong. A blocked website, a missing package, or a rejected file can break one route while leaving the target intact. The agent should repair the route, not quietly redefine success. That repair is replanning. The failed edge is removed, a new dependency appears, and the ready frontier changes. The next action should respond to what the system just learned, not blindly continue a plan written before the failure existed. Some tasks benefit from a full plan before the first action. Others are too uncertain for that. Research on language model planning separates plan-first approaches from interleaved approaches that adjust after each observation. Neither pattern wins everywhere. Memory can influence this choice. A past failure may warn the agent away from a bad route. A stored preference may change the target. But memory is evidence feeding the goal loop. It should not silently replace the current user's instruction. Parallel work follows the same logic. Independent branches can run together. Dependent branches can't. Launching everything at once may look fast, but it creates collisions when two tasks write the same state or one consumes an output that doesn't exist yet. Subgoals also need boundaries. A local task can optimize its own result while damaging the parent objective. The system has to keep the parent goal visible, so every local success isn't merely counted, it's checked against the outcome it was supposed to support. This is where goal systems become risky. If the agent receives an easy-to-measure proxy, it may satisfy the metric without satisfying the intent. DeepMind calls this specification gaming. The system follows the literal objective and still produces an outcome its designer did not want. Imagine a goal that says, clear the inbox. Deleting every message is efficient and completely wrong. The intended outcome includes hidden requirements, preserve important mail, respect permissions, and don't take irreversible actions without approval. Guardrails make those requirements executable. Tool permissions limit which actions can run, budgets limit time, cost, and retries. Human approval gates stop high-impact actions at the boundary where automation should hand control back. The verifier needs the same discipline. It should inspect outputs, state changes, and evidence, not accept the agent's own claim that the job is done. For a coding task, that might mean tests for research, source coverage. For an upload, the actual visibility setting. And the loop can't run forever. A production agent needs exit conditions for success, but also for repeated failure, uncertainty, exhausted budget, and missing authority. Sometimes the correct outcome is done, sometimes it's ask, sometimes it's stop. Now the whole mechanism can be read as one machine. The goal contract holds target, constraints, and done. The planner turns the gap into dependent tasks. Tools change the world. Observations update the state. Verification either closes the loop or sends work back through it. That is what goal-directed behavior actually means inside an AI agent. The goal does not pull the model forward like gravity. The surrounding system keeps translating the difference between now and done into the next safe, evidence-backed action. So when an agent behaves intelligently, look past the word goal. Look for the contract, the state, the permissions, the verifier, and the stopping rule. The loop is what makes the goal operational.